Whatever that rent was, let's say it was $1,000. That's $100,000, sir. I bought that man's house.
Wow.
And he put me out of it with 30 days notice.
Welcome to the marriage club, where we talk about love. Welcome to the marriage club, where we rise above. No more silent nights, no more holding back. We're stronger when we open up.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Listen, welcome to a new episode of Dear Marriage Club. And this one is totally different from any one you've ever seen. Hold on. Listen, we want to kind of just share a special letter we got. And it's a Dear Marriage Club letter. And y'all know these things can be dramatic, so don't miss out on an opportunity to catch some of this drama. It says, Dear Marriage Club, help. My landlord just sent me a letter and I have 30 days to move out of the house that I've been renting for the past 8 years.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Wow. 30 days.
Yikes. 30 days.
Wow, that's crazy.
8 years.
8 years. Can you imagine the amount of stuff, the amount of entrenchment you have in a home that you have worked in, that you have lived in, that you have played in, that you have raised your family in for the past 8 years, and with only 30 days notice, this guy who you've been giving your money to
Gives you 30 days.
30 days.
Wow, y'all.
for 96 months.
Oh, that's how long 8 years is? 96.
This guy you've been giving your money to for 96 months.
All right, we're going to get at you.
Tells you you
Okay.
have 1 month. And
1 month.
I'm good with the math. I'm
Right.
a gangster with that math. I did that in
Listen.
my head. Just
Okay,
Don't
yeah.
throw it up.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Right.
Right, okay.
Said, you got 30 days to get out of my house. And I'd like to, pretend like this is somebody else's story. But the true reality is this was our story.
This was our story.
For sure. We had got so comfortable and complacent. And we meandered in mediocrity for so long that we didn't realize even that we had the ability to do something different.
Wow.
And that's why this is not like any other Dear Marriage Club, because I'm airing my own dirty laundry.
Yeah.
I'm being vulnerable and sharing with you guys how I missed out on an opportunity, because you multiply, that's almost 100 months, though. That's 100 times whatever that rent was. Let's say it was $1,000. What's 100 times 1,000?
That's
$100,000, sir.
$100,000.
I bought that man's house.
Wow.
And he put me out of it with 30 days notice. I had to find somewhere for my family to move to with only 30 days
Went on
notice.
30 days.
And that's why today is a special day. You flip that camera if you want to. You're missing out on an opportunity to change your life.
Yeah.
You hit the next, you hit the move, you're missing out on an opportunity to change your life. So today, by obeying God, I brought one of the top realtors in the Atlanta area at a nominal fee of blessing you guys. Come on, it's not free, because nothing a person with money do is free. It's a gesture of kindness. This is an opportunity for you to be blessed by someone who could be using his time to otherwise make money or do something for his own family. And he dragged himself all the way across town, an hour and a half away. Because I drove to him, so I know it's an hour and a half away. From his realty location, where he is a broker, to come and spend time with you, not at my idea, but at his own unction.
Yeah.
So he came and said, hey, I need to talk to your people because they're renting and getting robbed by their landlord.
Wow.
So I'd like to introduce you to none other than my peoples, my Weebles,
All right.
my brother from another mother,
All right.
Austin and Tiffany Scott.
Woo-hoo.
Come on, y'all. Likes, hearts, share. Because some information is about to come.
and follow.
And I don't want to give his pedigree. I'll let him, because, my brother, if you're a good salesman, you know how to tell what you about when it comes to your sales. So give him a little insight on just how you done in the realty industry over the last few years, good sir.
Well, listen, first off, thank you so much for the opportunity, my brother, my sister, to be able to come on the platform. This is my amazing wife, Tiffany.
Sir.
You know, we were connecting actually, and we happened to start talking a little bit about you know, where the Lord was taking us. And one of the things that in the midst of my busy schedule and so many things that that I have going on, I heard a word from the Lord that I'm supposed to be empowering and educating and pouring in. And that's the season that I'm in right now. And I've been so blessed to gain so much knowledge and so much insight in the real estate industry that I can't keep it all to myself. It's almost like it's a crime to keep it all to myself, right? So you know, we go way back, before the marriage club. Right, and so we go way back before the marriage club, and so now that you know that you guys have this amazing platform that empowers couples all over the world, I'm so grateful that you afforded me the opportunity to be able to be obedient to what I felt like the Lord was saying, and to be able to come on the platform, and hopefully if I can touch just one of you with something that I have to say today, then I pray that I've done my job. So I appreciate that. I'm not really one to go through all the pedigrees and everything, but I will share a little bit about myself. So I am a top producing realtor here in the Atlanta metro area, and my wife runs my real estate company. She's our director of operations.
I mean, like an iron.
The name of our company is Austin Scott and Associates. You can find us on just Google us, and you'll easily be able to locate us. But I also serve as the CEO and team leader for 2 Keller Williams offices here in the metro area as well. And I also serve as a trainer and professional trainer and coach for several people. And so it's been just a blessing to be able to be able to pour out and be able to help so many people. And we've helped over 100 families be able to afford home ownership, and we're so proud to be able to say that, because when I got into real estate, it really was ministry. I felt called to it. I felt called to it, and it was something I was so passionate about for so long before I got into it, that once I got into it, it all just kind of fell into place, because it wasn't really work. It was a passion that I got up with, a fire that I got up with every day. And I've learned so much along the way. And so, like I said, I'm going to share a little bit today. We're going to talk a little bit about this crazy story that y'all had. And hopefully I'm going to share a little bit, some insight with you all on some of the things that you can do to make sure that you are not paying your landlord's mortgage for any longer. Right now is the time to own. Right now is the time to take control of you and your family's destiny and begin to create generational wealth that you can pass on to your kids and your kids' kids. And it's time for us to really take control there and take that seriously. It's getting harder and harder to own. It's getting harder and harder to even keep up with the cost of living. So you might think that it's tough to buy a home. Well, it's going to be even tougher when the landlord walks up on that place you've been paying rent for 8 years and tells you got to get out, because again, you haven't sown into your own. And so you've put yourself into a position where someone else can dictate you and your family's destiny. And that's a dangerous place to be in, right?
Man, you know, the crazy thing is, we didn't realize our full potential. I think the world instantly makes you want to doubt. You know, we're like, and think that, okay, there's so many different reasons why we can't. Yeah. So how many people have you encountered, you know, who started under the premise that there's no way I'll be able to buy?
Man, just about everybody that I talk to. We talk about it all the time. And listen, here's what was so eye-opening is that as a black man, I really didn't realize how much our community was not educated in this area, and we hadn't been empowered as much as I thought we were, until I was the person on the other end that was talking to people about home ownership, that was doing these buyer consults with first-time home buyers, and trying to help people to understand the benefits that are out there, the steps that they need to go through to be able to prepare, and realizing how much we didn't know even about positioning ourselves, our credit, savings, just didn't understand the process at all, and I just wasn't aware of that. And so there's so many of us that are out there that really just don't know. And like I said, hopefully this is an opportunity to be able to get this information here, and hopefully this empowers somebody. But so many people get stuck on that they need to have a perfect scenario before you talk to your realtor, and that's just not true.
I love it. And one of the things that I want to stress is this. There's a certain level of power in owning versus renting. I know one time, just not so recently, we were about to finance a home so that we could build over on my mom's house.
Yeah.
And when I'm talking to my lender, he says, yeah, we're just going to leverage one of our properties. He didn't even bat an eye. That number was bigger than any number. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This was a serious house that we were building. It wasn't for us. We were building it to sell. But the number that we asked him for, he said, yeah, we can do it. We're just going to leverage one of our houses, just one of our properties. And anybody who says they're leveraging one of something means they have several.
Multiple.
So the power was, he didn't say he was pulling it from a bank. He said he was leveraging it from one of his properties. So there's
And wait a minute, man, how fast did we get that money?
7 days.
Okay.
7 days.
Y'all heard it here, right? So no, you don't. It does not take 30, 60 days. I mean, these things happen quickly, and they happen even faster when you have your affairs aligned.
Yes.
When you have things in order and you've been educated on how to set yourself up for that 7 day, that 7 day financing, then things go so much smoother. It's in the preparation, y'all, and that's why I said you can't wait until the perfect time and you're Googling and you're on your own trying to figure out how to get yourself in that perfect position, when you really do need guidance. You really need someone that's going to tell you, okay, you need to do A, B, and C. All right, it's going to take you 6 months, and you need that. You need that.
In essence, you become their coach to help them get to. And I think one of the things we have to do is stop being ashamed of where we are.
Oh, that's good.
Come on.
Am I preaching right now?
Well,
come on, the Lord is speaking. Because I'm pulling stuff out of manuscript.
Listen,
because I'm just speaking
that's
from where
so
I was.
true, though.
I feel like a lot of the prohibiting factors that are keeping us from growing is we want to pretend like we got it going on more than we actually have.
Yes.
So we keep stunting. We keep fabricating this lifestyle, and we got to put on this front and stunt, and we don't want to be transparent. But if you don't tell somebody where you are, if you don't tell somebody, I need help, woo, this is bigger than I can handle, then you'll never really get the true nurture and help that you desire or deserve. And as it relates to realty, you really need somebody who's trustworthy and has the knowledge to guide you and navigate you through the right steps, get you with the right finance team, help you to build your credit or remove whatever you need to remove so you can get to the next level. There's opportunities out there for you, but if you don't take the first step, come on, your next step might be your what? Best step.
Come on, reach
And
out.
every realtor that you encounter is not a good realtor. Okay? All right. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. All right? Just go ahead and say it. Listen, I run a couple of different offices. I have hundreds of agents under me, and I'm telling you, every agents are at different experience levels. They have different work ethics. I think it's like anything else. Just because you go get an attorney doesn't mean it's a good attorney.
Come on.
You better be careful.
Hey,
You better be careful. You better do some research. So do your research just like with anything else. I
Interview
mean,
them.
Interview them. Interview a couple of different people and make sure that you feel comfortable about who you're moving forward with. That's so important. This is a huge investment and process. And if you don't have someone that can help you navigate the ebbs and flows of these real estate transactions, you're gonna find yourself in a lot of trouble real quick. So you gotta make sure that you have someone that's experienced too, that's really gonna be able to kind of take you, that's really gonna be able to take you to the closing table. Or if you're putting together investment strategies and that type of thing, say you've already purchased, some of you already own, and so now you need to be speaking with someone that can help you understand how to leverage the property that you own to be able to build wealth. Now see, there's levels to it, right? It's levels to this, and so you know, it's all about having the right partner. One thing that we've done really well is we go on a journey with all of our clients, and I'm your realtor for life. You know, I'm not just transactional. So we go to the birthday parties, to the weddings for our clients and everything. We had the baby's first recital at school, and you know, I love to be able to tell people that. And I'm not even. It's not even a joke. I'm saying it in a funny way, but I'm so serious.
Been birthday cards.
Yeah, we've been so blessed.
Let me pause and digress just for a moment. This brother was doing TikToks with my sister. When she bought her home, mind you, she's a millennial, so they're on the TikTok era. He literally was doing videos for her with that little iPhone and doing trash.
We hooked her right on up, y'all.
I sat there and she doing her little GIFs and things of that. I'm like, this stuff that, you know, like, oh, gee, this is way beyond the grass.
Yes.
We're older. We're seasoned. I'm seasoned. You know, these gray hairs, I earned them. But he literally he had come by after and literally did TikToks and things like that with her. And it was such a warm and fuzzy. It was so different. And then he called me to his office, and I drove to Alabama, where he works, which is not in Alabama. It's Douglasville, Smyrna.
Yeah.
It's a long way for me. I drove all the way there, and he blessed me with a gift just for referring her. And I blessed my mama with the gift. So he all over our household. So it's like,
that's awesome.
You know, it's just something about going to the next level. And then his queen reached out and thanked us.
Yeah.
This is all happening. And I'm like, this is wow. I mean, it was definitely a different experience, and we're so grateful. And he's not lying. You have to be in tune to who you're connected with, who's coming to the table, and what are they bringing. Because just because you own a label doesn't mean you walk in that thing. Doesn't mean you're anointed for that thing. I want somebody who's anointed to move and manifest things on my behalf. I don't want somebody playing with it. I want somebody who's real about it, and this is the mantle that God has called them to. And that way, when you get what you're supposed to get, it's because of their blessings, more so than it is just yours.
You're going to get God when you get us.
Listen, that's what you're gonna get. If you if you don't want no realtor that's gonna pray with you, that's gonna walk you through, that's gonna believe with you, I might even pray over your house. All right, because I keeps my oil with me. All right, if you don't want that, you really got to call somebody else. That's part of the service package. That's part of the service package. But no, just let me speak to that really quickly, because you know, this man talks about that it was his sister, and I don't want you all to feel that she got any special treatment, and nor did you, but every single person that God sends our way, we show gratitude in whatever way we can. So the gift was a gift of gratitude. It's from the heart to say, really, thank you. We don't take anything for granted. We don't take anybody's business for granted. We don't take anything for granted. You know, when you lived life a little bit, you know, and you've had your ups and your downs, which we have. You know, you understand that everything is a blessing. You know, if somebody decides to choose to patronize my business, if someone lets their guards down enough to be able to trust us with all their savings to be able to get that house, we take it seriously. And I think it's just not enough of that today when you're patronizing businesses. You know, back in the day, you know, customer service was customer service, and you call somewhere and you be able to actually speak to somebody that cared about whether you canceled your,
Right.
you know, whether you worked with them or not. And y'all, I tell you, we just don't see that as much as we did before, but it's something that we vowed that we would never lose that old school value of just showing people that you care and that you appreciate them. And people always say, how did you become so successfully so quickly? And they want to know about this, you know, they think I got a 150 point system or something that we use. And it's really so simple, y'all. I just treat people well. I treat people the way that I would want to be treated. We do, and that's so serious. We treat people the way that we want to be treated. Like we pride ourselves on just loving on our folks, treating them well, making sure that we're showing up and doing the job that they've hired us to do, and making sure that we're operating in integrity above all. You know, I'm going to make sure that with anyone that I work with, that we're going to walk in integrity. So we're going to give you the information that you need. We're going to walk with you through it. If it's good, we're going to tell you it's good. If it's bad, we're going to tell you it's bad. And then we're going to tell you how to get through the bad stuff, you know. So, but the thing about it is this is a situation where we understand we're not selling vacuum cleaners. It's houses. And so this is
One
for
of the
most, one of the biggest investments
You'll ever make.
that any of us will ever make, unless you're starting a big business or something, you get a huge business loan. So we try to make sure that we're just showing that gratitude, and we're at every turn, in every interaction, that we're treating people well, and that's the secret to being able to have such a successful business.
Well, I love that, man. That's such a joy. So what I want to do here is give you the opportunity to maybe share like a few steps or something that you would potentially say, maybe one or two tidbits that you would say that some people need to know as it relates to moving forward in the transitioning from rentership to ownership process. And we'll kind of give you an opportunity and a platform to kind of share with them some nuggets, some aha moments, as we like to call it, some things that you would really like to get in front of them and that they really need to know as they start this process. And I'd like to do that right after this commercial break. Y'all give us just a second. I want to give everybody an opportunity to get some water and things like that, and we'll be right back to you. We love you guys. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Thank you.
And commercial break.
I love a good old commercial break, baby.
Commercial break.
Commercial
Where's
break.
the people? Come on.